Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please stay tuned and we will begin broadcasting in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please download our MyTown TV app for your Android or iPhone to watch other live broadcasts and see archived events. Our broadcast will start in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please like and follow all of our social media to keep up with everything happening at MyTown TV. This broadcast will begin in just a few moments. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please download our app for your smart TV on Roku or Apple TV to watch other live and archived events. Our broadcast will start in just a few moments. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please stay tuned and we will begin broadcasting in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please download our MyTown TV app for your Android or iPhone to watch other live broadcasts and see archived events. Our broadcast will start in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please like and follow all of our social media to keep up with everything.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to MyTown TV's coverage of Rowan County baseball, fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and brought to you by Big Sandy Superstores. This is the Restoration RX pregame show. I'm Nathan River, and you are looking at the closest thing to heaven on earth, and that is a high school baseball field in eastern Kentucky. Today, we've got a 61st District Tournament showdown where the number 1 seeded Fleming County Panthers and the number 2 seed Rowan County Vikings have traveled a little bit different direction than maybe they had planned on earlier in the day. This game was supposed to take place at the Menifee County Park, but due to weather conditions and field conditions, the district was in a scramble to find a place to play to get these games in before the draw on Saturday. This game has ended up being played here on the campus of Raceland High School, where they have a all-turf field, infield and outfield. The softball 61st District Championship is actually taking place way on the opposite end of Rowan County, and that is taking place at George Rogers Clark High School. So getting you a little bit up to date on that. Both these teams have already punched their ticket to the regional tournament in Bath County next week. Fleming County got here by knocking off Menifee County by a score of 12-2 on Monday, and Rowan got here by defeating Bath County by a score of 12-4. These two teams have already met twice this year, with Fleming County coming on top on both, snapping Rowan County's 11-year, 65-game district winning streak. Rowan County looks to restart a new streak today, continuing their district tournament dominance, whereas Fleming County looks to start a streak of their own and claw their way into the regional tournament championship conversation. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll take a closer look at the Fleming County Panthers. You're watching the Restoration RX pregame show right here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa!
Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan home at Big Sandy Superstore.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Raceland Worthington High School baseball field here in Raceland, Kentucky, where the Panthers and the Vikings look to go at it right here on MyTown TV for the 61st District Championship. First, let's take a look at the Fleming County Panthers. Travis Cropper's 19-17 team has had an up-and-down season. The Black and Gold started 3-7 over the first 10 games before turning it over and getting back on track after spring break, going 10-4 over their next 14 games. Their last 10 games, they have been 5-5. They are led in hitting by senior Preston Cropper with 39 hits in 106 at-bats. He has 5 doubles, 3 triples, and a home run, and is hitting .368, and is 26-28 in stolen base attempts. Senior Austin Robinson is not far behind. Austin has 34 hits and 93 at-bats. He's hitting .336 with 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs. He also has 25 RBIs. Sophomore Martin Jett has 31 hits and 110 at-bats. He's hitting .282 with 5 doubles. He's scored 19 times and has 15 RBIs. As a team, the Panthers are hitting .274. They've allowed 94 runs while scoring – they've allowed 194 runs while scoring 196. We're going to go ahead and take our next break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Rowan County Vikings. You're watching the Restoration RX pregame show right here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage, family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to pay attention if their kids are using it, because there are signs that their kids use it.
Mom, what's for dinner?
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX Water, Fire, Mold, Sewage Cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX 606-694-1096 today. we restore your home and your peace of mind.
When you need insurance, it's nice to know you have a Farm Bureau agent right in your community. Someone who understands your family's needs and lives right down the road. For insurance in Rowan County, call your local agent, Bailey Trent. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
At UK St. Clair Medical Center, your health comes first. From advanced treatments to compassionate personal attention, we're here for every step of your journey. Trusted doctors, modern technology, and a tradition of excellence. The care you need, the caring you deserve. Serving Eastern Kentucky since 1963. UK St. Clair Medical.
Rowan County High School.
Welcome back to the Restoration RX pregame show on MyTown TV. Coach Scott Collins' 19 and 16 club have played a seesaw streak game all season long. Only one time have they had a single decision. They started the season with 5 straight losses, then won 6 in a row, then lost 2, then won 5, then lost 4, then won 4, then lost 4, then won 2, and then the one outsider, I guess you could say, decision was to Mason County. And then they have won 2 more, and that's where we stand at 19 and 16. Senior Aaron Pennington is the offensive leader for this team. He currently has a 31-game hitting streak going on. In 205 at-bats, he has 50 hits. I'm sorry, 105 at-bats. He has 50 hits. He's hitting .552 with 50 runs scored and 32 RBIs. Let me double check that stat. It is 58 hits, not 50 hits. That makes that math make a little more sense.
Leading off the shortstop, number 2, Preston Cropper.
He's hitting .552 with 50 runs scored, 32 RBIs, 2 1-ty doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs. Freshman Mason Havens has also been hitting a lot of balls at the plate. He has 45 hits and 99 at-bats for a .455 average. He has 54 RBIs, and he also has 17 doubles and 3 home runs. Senior Brody Likens is third on the team in hits with 39 and 95 at-bats. He has 40 RBIs with 9 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run. The offense has not really been much of an issue with these Vikings. They are second in the region in runs scored at 272, only 2 runs behind the runs leader in Boyd County in the region. However, their Achilles heel has been pitching and defense, where they've given up 233 runs, which is 4th worst in the region. We're going to take our final break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and first pitch. You're watching the 61st District Baseball Championship Tournament right here on MyTown TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health, next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
Pick
6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Welcome back to My Town TV's coverage of Rowan County baseball, fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop, brought to you by Big Sandy Superstores and made possible by Restoration RX. We appreciate them for sponsoring the pregame show, and they've sponsored a few other things as well that we'll talk about throughout the broadcast. I'm going to go over the Rowan County starting lineup. First for the Vikings, leading off number 11, Aaron Pennington. He'll be at shortstop. Batting second, number 2, the pitcher, Grant Rose. Batting third and playing right field is number 12, Eli Miller. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 9, Mason Havens. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Brody Likens. Batting sixth, number 16, the second baseman, Toby Stinson. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 7, Ross Banks. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 6, Braxton Smith. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 14, Jackson Pico. So again, for the Vikings, Pennington, Rose, Miller, Havens, Likens, Stinson, Banks, Smith, and Pico. For Fleming County, the defense looks like we'll go over their starting lineup, or their hitting lineup when they come to bat. From left to right is McIntyre, Hawkins, McGlone in the outfield. Going around the horn from third to first, Bannister, Cropper, Martin, and Robertson. And your battery is behind the dish, Plank. And on the hill, Dells. Dells' numbers look like this. This is his 12th appearance, his 7th start. He's pitched 40 innings. Has given up 46 hits, 39 runs, 29 of those earned. Has walked 20 and struck out 37. He has a 2-5 record with 1 save and has a 5.08 ERA. We are about ready to start. Here with me for the first time ever, we've talked about doing this for a while, is Quinn Cole, Boyd County legend.
That we have, River.
The shortstop, number 11.
That we have. We have talked about this many a time, but here we are finally calling our first baseball game together.
Looking forward to it. Quinn is we'll give him a chance to introduce himself a little bit as this game is underway. First pitch is brought to you by Restoration RX, and the first pitch from Dells is in there, fouled off, and Pennington falls behind. No balls and a strike. Fleming County in their all-white uniforms with a Vegas gold band across the chest and the sleeves with a white Fleming written across that as that curveball actually gets Pennington. And actually the home plate umpire says no, it didn't. A little bit of gamesmanship there by Pennington trying to get a free base, which it may have hit him. He actually nodded at the home plate umpire. The umpire probably asked, hey, did that hit you? He nodded yes. Here comes the 1-1 from Dells. That ball's driven to center field, way back, and one hops the wall for a ground rule double. And Aaron Pennington has pushed his 31-game hitting streak to 32.
Incredible way to start the game. Ground rule double right off the bat. If we were playing on dirt, that would not have happened today. As much rain as we have received here in the last 48 hours. But ground rule double to lead off the game. Tremendous start here for the Vikings.
Yeah, you made mention of the weather. It has been a rather soggy last couple days. And the ball does act quite a bit different, not only on turf as on grass, but wet turf. That pitch misses outside for a ball. So Rowan County already with a runner in scoring position early on. Again, the offense has not been an issue for the Vikings. It's just been keeping other teams from scoring. Here comes the 1-0 outside, 2-0. Rowan County in their white pants with black jerseys. green letters outlined in white. That pitch catches the outside corner. Makes the count 2 balls and a strike. We wish you were here with us, although we can understand why you wouldn't be on this gloomy day. We appreciate you tuning in.
It's the first time it's not rained all day.
Exactly. This ball's lifted to center field. It's going to hang up for Hawkins. Pennington bluffs a tag. Good throw in to the shortstop there, as he cut it off going to third base. That's the first out of the inning.
Number 12, Eli Miller.
They'll bring up Eli Miller, the right fielder. He's hitting .351 on the season, is the lefty. A lefty versus righty matchup here. Cropper playing behind Pennington at second base. Leaves a big hole there in that 5-6 hole between short and third. With the speed of Pennington, that may be enough for him to score. Ball's on the outside corner to even the count up at a ball and a strike. 1 strike, 1 out. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pennington led off the inning with a ground rule double over the center field wall. He absolutely tattooed that. One is in the dirt. Nice block there by Plank. Left side of the infield is, the right side of the infield is pretty far back. First baseman is playing probably 7 or 8 steps behind first base. Bannister at third is playing about even with the bag. Ball is high and outside. Brings the count to 3-1. And Quinn, you gotta wonder just psychologically what being ready to play and then having rain out, especially for a championship game, and then having to come back and play in conditions kind of like this.
Yes, you get ready for game day. You're preparing all day mentally. The guys are sitting there in class, just chomping at the bit. I'm ready to play today. And then is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? And you gotta change facilities, everything that comes with that. And here we are, ready to play today. So many things come with that. Are they mentally tough to get the job done today?
Ball 4 to Miller, so now 2 runners on for the Vikings.
And speaking of chomping at the bit, we're not too far from the $1 million mile that existed here in Raceland. And there's an old racing term that I was thinking of. It's being a mudder. Who's going to be the mudder today here in today's game?
Well, considering we're on turf.
You may not have to worry about that today.
You won't have to worry about it today.
Well, I thought about it. It sounded good at the time.
I appreciate it. Pitch is in there for a strike. Rowan County looking to get some offense going. Haven stepping in, the first baseman, hitting .455 on the season. So now your big hole is on the right side as the second baseman is holding the runner on, and first base is holding the runner on. So a big hole there around where second base is normally playing. Haven's got a little fooled on that off-speed pitch. You got to think he'll probably see that again in this at-bat before it's over. Here's the 0-2. Ripped down the left field line, foul. Just by a nose. There's another racing term for you.
We might keep that going all night.
Somebody out there needs to come up with an over-under. How many racing terms can we throw into this baseball game?
They're in the gate.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Dells. Another curveball misses upstairs. Fleming County fans sitting over to our left thought they had a strikeout there. And now Havens calls time as Dells was taking just a little too long to get his sign. Havens steps back in. Dells from the stretch checks the runner at second, checks again. Now pours plate forward, and that ball's hit into the gap. Here comes Pennington. He's rounding third. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it is up the line. And Rowan County has taken their first lead on an RBI single by Havens.
Great piece of hitting there. Just put it right in the gap. Got the job done.
So give Havens an RBI single and give him second base on the throw home if you're keeping score at home. So Rowan County leads 1-0 with one out here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 4, Brody Likens. He's hitting .411 on the season. And you're right, you want to talk about good hitting. I mean, that pitch was outside, and he just went with it. You try and pull that ball, you're going to pull it into possibly a double play, as Likens misses that curveball. Here comes the 0-1, another off-speed pitch fouled off by Likens, and he falls behind 0-2. Of course, Havens fell behind 0-2, was able to work the count to where he could get a pitch he could drive the other way. Dells comes set. Runners on second and third, one out. That ball's lifted into the air to the right side. Robertson drifting over and just misses it. Felt the fence coming and could not connect with that foul ball. Count remains 0-2. You got Raceland Worthington Middle School kind of filling up the behind the fence in left and center field, and in far right field up the line you have Raceland Worthington High School. Here's the pitch inside. Fleming County has not won a 61st District Championship since, I believe, 2011.
Might be a long time coming, Nathan.
I was coaching softball at that school when that happened. Check swing. And that'll even the count up at 2-2. Dells comes set, is ready for the break-even pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball's in the dirt. Throw down to first. And it gets away. The runner at third will score in Eli Miller. And Likens scoots on to second base on the error by the catcher Plank. So give Likens a strikeout, but move him to first on the dropped third strike and move him to second on the error on the throw. Two runs have now scored for the Vikings, and it is now two. They've scored two. I can't say nothing because Fleming County has not come to bat yet. I guess I could say it. So runners on second and third again for Toby Stinson. As that pitch is in the dirt. Stinson hitting .350 is the second baseman. Here comes the 1-0. On the outside corner And that'll even the count up at a ball and a strike. You got to wonder if maybe the wet turf and maybe a wet ball influenced that throw down to first.
Absolutely. With the nerves coming into it being a district championship game, as well as the conditions. So even though we are playing on turf, that ball is going to be picking up just a little bit of moisture every time it hits the ground. That pitch was in the dirt, but the turf is going to pick up a little bit of moisture. That's something to watch as we go forward in the game today.
Absolutely. And even with pitchers too, how are they going to be able to grip their breaking balls? You got to have a really specific grip and specific pressures on the ball. That fastball misses. That brings the count to full. And Plank is going to go have a conversation with Dells.
Dells seem to be missing just a little bit early in the game. And it seems as he gets further into the first inning, it seems like he's gotten a little bit more comfortable. Seems like he's getting more pitches over the plate. So we'll see how he gets out of a jam here in the first inning.
Yeah, earlier, his first few batters, he went 3 balls. Of course, he's here again. Here's the payoff pitch, and strike 3 called. Pitch right on the outside black of the plate.
Now back for the Vikings. The
That's the second out of the inning, and now we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Likens.
Courtesy running for the Vikings, number 24, Luke Schroeder.
That would be Luke Schrader. PA here said Schroeder, but it is Schrader. Speaking of which, want to give a big shout out to Wayne Schrader, watching from the big white up north. Watching his grandson right here on MyTown TV. We appreciate him watching. Hope to meet Wayne someday. Actually, I think I might have. Ball's ripped up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second one will stop at third. Throw coming in to the plate. So Ross Banks with a RBI single to center. And it is now 3-0 Vikings.
Now back for the Vikings. The third baseman, number 6, Braxton Smith.
Well, they have scored 3 runs. And so that'll bring up the third baseman, number 6, Braxton Smith. He's hitting .258 on the season. The ball's lifted up and out of play. Yeah, home plate umpire's out of bullets. Fleming County coach Brad Hay will walk a couple baseballs out there. I coached Little League with Brad Hay one year. I had resigned from Fleming from the softball, and that next year he was coaching a Little League team, and our daughters are the same age, and he asked me to help. I said, sure. Lo and behold, we ended up winning the championship. So Smith steps back in with an 0-1 count. Again, runners on second and third. That pitch was behind Smith, and again, you got to wonder how the moisture is affecting the grip on these baseballs. Here comes the 1-1. Ball's fouled off to the right side. And now Smith is behind a ball and 2 strikes. Seems like Fleming County's had runners on second and third this entire inning. Breaking pitch on the inside corner for called strike 3. That's the second strikeout, or technically the third strikeout for Dells, although one of them was dropped. But Rowan County scores 3 runs on 3 hits with 1 error and 2 men left on. So we head to the bottom of the first. You're watching MyTown TV.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health, next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcf.
Welcome back to the campus of Raceland Worthington High School, where they are hosting, believe it or not, the 61st District Baseball Championship, as field and weather conditions made it impossible for the original host, Menifee County, to host this. Fleming County is coming to the plate. They are down 3 before even getting a chance to hit. Their starting lineup looks like this. Leading off, the shortstop, number 2, Preston Cropper. Batting second, the second baseman, number 8, Jet Martin. Batting third, the first baseman, number 28, Austin Robertson. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 12, Riker Bannister. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 1, Branson Hawkins. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 23, Tyler Dells. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 18, TJ McGlone. Batting eighth is Connor Allen, the DH, number 3. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9, Caleb McIntyre. Again, Fleming County looks like this. Cropper, Martin, Robertson, Bannister, Hawkins, Dells, McGlone, Allen, and McIntyre. The Rowan County defense looks like this from the outfield from left to right. Pico, Banks, and Miller. Around the horn, starting at third base, Smith, Pennington, Stinson, and Havens. And your battery is behind the plate, Brody Likens, and on the mound, Ross. The pitching numbers on Ross look like this. He falls behind 2-0. Ross Banks this is his, well, that ball's lifted into the air. Havens giving chase, and he will catch it for the first out of the inning. Ross Beck, this is his second appearance, his first start. He's only pitched an inning this year. Actually, that's not Ross Banks. Grant Rose is pitching. I don't know why. I put Ross on my paper thinking, I guess, just misspelled. Grant Rose is the pitcher. I thought that looked a little odd. Pitches in there for strike 2. Grant Rose's numbers look like this. This is his fourth appearance, fourth start. He's pitched 6.2 innings, giving up 5 hits, 6 runs, 3 of those earned. 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, and has a 2-1 record with a 3.15 ERA.
Tremendous numbers coming into this game.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off by Martin. Martin, I believe, is the quarterback for the Fleming County Panthers. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Austin Robertson.
Number 28, Austin Robertson.
Robertson hitting .366 on the season. First pitch is in the dirt, turf. Quinn, I went through that on the first game I ever did with turf. I kept saying dirt, and then I was like, no, it's turf. But you know what? I've just gone with it. Everybody knows what I mean when I say dirt, so it's dirt.
When a pitch is in the dirt, it's in the dirt, regardless of what field you're playing on.
That pitch is on the outside corner. That'll even count up at 1-1. Wind's starting to pick up just a little bit, at least where we're at. The flag isn't moving much. Rose overthrew that one just a bit, yanked it into the left-handed batter's box.
Seems to just be coming into the batter just a little bit.
The ball's lifted out of play. You know, I pitched a little bit in high school. I wasn't very good, but you know, you pick things up as you get older. And if you notice Rose, where his feet are, he actually step a little towards the batter and throw a little across his body. I think you lose a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a wasted movement, but it does create it creates more depth from side to side. Here comes the break-even pitch. Ball's lifted to right field. Miller eyes it and squeezes it for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on for the Panthers. As we head to the top of the second, Rowan County leads 3-0. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Clark's Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Dells has just finished his warm-up tosses, and Rowan County will send up their 9-1-2 hitters in Jackson Pico, Aaron Pennington, and Grant Rose.
Leading off the top of the second for the Vikings, the left fielder, number 14, Jackson Pecos.
Jackson Pico hitting .260 on the season.
Tremendous start for the Vikings in the first inning. Saw 8 batters. Coming to the bottom of the order now. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
And it looks like we have a equipment malfunction for Plank. So he tries to do a little bit of maintenance work. And now it looks like we are ready to roll. And you want to talk about it being moist out here. I mean, feel these papers. They feel soaked.
And we're under a tent.
Yeah. And, well, it's not raining now. Pitch misses for ball one.
For people that may not like that word, it's damp.
Damp. I don't know why people wouldn't like that word. Here comes the 1-0 from Dells. Breaking pitch had Pico out in front, and that'll leave the count up at a ball and a strike. Another breaking pitch fouled off to the left side towards the Fleming County dugout up the third baseline. This is probably the only field, other than maybe Marshall's, that this game could have happened at tonight.
That is true. That is true in the 16th region.
Here's the 1-2 outside, even it up at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Number 9 hitter up. Another breaking ball, misses inside, and another 3-ball count now for Dells. Right up the middle, caught by Dells on one hop. He'll toss over to first base for the first out. Nice play there by the pitcher.
Now batting for the Vikings, the shortstop, number 11, Aaron Pennington.
And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Aaron Pennington, who started this game off with a ground rule double. Now Chris Welch for the Reds calls it a book rule double. That ball's lifted to right field in the air. McGlone looking for it and catches it for out number 2. Anybody else than Pennington, I might question swinging on the first pitch, knowing some of the control issues that Dells has had early on.
That was still a well-hit ball. He's got underneath just a little bit.
Well, like you said, he's got now a 32-game hitting streak and is hitting, wow, .552. That ball's driven to center field. It's going to hang up, though, for Hawkins. And a quick inning for Dells, just what he needed. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the second. Rowan County leads 3-0. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
Is just whenever.
Welcome back to MyTown TV's coverage of Rowan County Viking baseball. The Vikings are ahead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Fleming County will send up their 4, 5, 6 hitters in Bannister, Hawkins, and Dells, and then if anybody gets on, TJ McGlone. That's really funny. So Riker Bannister will step in, the third baseman.
Second for the Panthers. The third baseman, number 12, Riker Bannister.
Bannister hitting .319 and looks at a first pitch strike. That one's in the dirt. Even the count up at a ball and a strike. And I believe this is the first time I've seen Rose pitch, and he's got some pretty good giddy up on his fastball.
That he does.
And he's a quick worker. That ball's driven over the second baseman's head into right field for a base hit. That's the first hit of the ball game for Fleming County. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 1, Branson Hawkins.
Now back for the Panthers. The center fielder, number 1, Hawkins.
Hawkins hitting .230 on the season.
A dentist's favorite time. Can he improve on it?
First pitch shows bunt, bunted back to the pitcher. Could have had a play at second. Got the sure out at first. So give Hawkins a sack bunt.
Now back to the Panthers. The pitcher, number 23, Tyler Dells.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 23, Tyler Dells. He's hitting .250 on the season. So Fleming County coach Travis Cropper playing a little bit of small ball.
I always appreciate a little bit of small ball. It might be my favorite brand of baseball.
I love it just as a former softball coach. I mean, that was really my thing, was being able to just put pressure on the defense, especially in weather like this.
Absolutely, yes.
Swing and a miss. And Dells falls behind 0-2. And, you know, the analytics, it's kind of starting to come full circle. I was reading an article. You're seeing a lot more sacrifice bunts at the major league level now. Ball's fouled off and remains 0-2. You know, for a while you didn't have hardly any sacrifice bunts because of the value placed on outs. Because you only get 27 here in high school, you get 21. So outs are valuable. Ball's driven towards the second baseman, Stinson Fields. He'll throw on to first. In time for the second out. Move Bannister from second to third.
Now back for the Panthers. The right fielder, number 18, TJ McGlone.
Now bring up the right fielder, number 18, TJ McGlone. He's hitting .179 on the season. Is it sprinkling?
It's trying to.
That breaking ball is lifted into the air. Havens going back and makes an over-the-shoulder catch for the third out of the inning. Fleming County gets one hit, but it moves a runner to third, but that's it. We head to the top of the third. Rowan County leads 3-0. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage, family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair,
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Welcome back to the campus of Raceland High School, where the 61st District Baseball Tournament is underway, and it looks like the 63rd District Softball Tournament just ended as the Greenup County Lady Musketeers are being escorted out around the baseball field by Greenup County Sheriff. I haven't gotten an update yet, but I'm assuming because they won the 63rd District Championship. So congratulations to Greenup County softball as they will move on to playing the district tournament, the region tournament next week. That draw, I believe, is Saturday.
Yes, I believe it is Saturday.
Here's the 1-0. It's high and outside to make it 2-0. Low. Another 3-ball count by Dells. And I cannot see. Quinn, can you see the bullpen? Does Fleming County have anybody up?
I can't quite see back there.
I can see a little bit of Rowan County's bullpen. They don't have anybody up either. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Nice pitch there by Dells. You don't normally expect a 3-1 changeup. So here comes the payoff pitch from Dells. Inside for ball 4. And that is the second time Eli Miller has walked. He walked and scored his last time up. Then bring up Mason Havens. He had an RBI single to left field his last time up. Home plate umpire hurrying Havens up to get in the box. There's a ball ripped down the left field line, but foul. So Miller over at first. Havens with an open stance waiting on Dells. Pitch is on the outside corner for strike 2. We are set up outside of the press box underneath a canopy. Thankful for the canopy because we would be getting a little bit of sprinkles on us right now, although, Quinn, you said the rain seemed to be moving out. Fleming County faithful wanted that borderline call. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Dells. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball for strike 3. It's the 4th strikeout for Dells.
Now back for the Vikings, the catcher, number 4, Brody Likens.
So Likens will step in. He'll lift one on the infield. Martin calling for it and catches it over his head. May have been a little behind him. Looked like he stretched way back over his head just a little bit. That's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 16, Toby Stinson.
I'll bring up Toby Stinson. He is 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up. He thought it was ball 4 and was on his way to first when the home plate umpire rung him up. Breaking ball's in there for a strike. Dell seems to be controlling his breaking pitches a bit more than he was early on. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Definitely seems to be gaining composure as the game goes on.
That says a lot about his makeup as well. A lot of pitchers giving up 3 runs in the first inning might kind of lose that. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the 5th strikeout in 3 innings for Dells. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd, your score still Rowan County 3, Fleming County 0. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Welcome back. Fleming County coming to bat here in the bottom of the 3rd. They will bring up their 8-9 one-hitters in Connor Allen, Caleb McIntyre, and then they'll turn the lineup over for Preston Cropper.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Panthers is the designated hitter, number 3, Connor Allen.
So Connor Allen steps in, and I believe the raindrops have smudged my ink as Allen fouls that one off. Connor Allen is hitting 200. Here's the 0-1, way up high. And Rose reached back for a little bit extra on that one. Here comes the 1-1. Ball's lifted into the air on the infield. Who's going to call for it? It's going to be Smith. No, he'll give it up to Pennington. And Pennington makes the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 9, Caleb McIntyre.
A lot of fly ball outs for Rose. Pitch misses. I couldn't tell if that was low or inside. Looked like it got plenty of plate. Swing and a miss on a changeup. We'll even the count up at a ball and a strike. Ball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. That ball's lifted into the air. Who's calling for it? It will be Havens. And 2 outs in the inning. Another fly ball out.
Now back for the Panthers, the shortstop, number 2, Preston Cropper.
Every out other than the 1 strikeout by Jet Martin back in the first has been either a pop-up or a fly ball.
Wow.
Take that back. The sack bunt by Hawkins. Back in the second. Of course, again, that was a sack bunt. Comes the 1-0. Ball's lifted into the air to the left side. Is there going to be enough room? No. So that'll even the count up at a ball and a strike. One pitch coming from Grant Rose. Swing and a miss on some sort of breaking ball. Looked like it had a little more movement than a changeup, either a curveball or a slider. Here comes the 1-2 from Rose. Lifted into the air again to the right field. Miller giving chase in foul territory. And he makes the catch. Nice catch out there by Miller. He went a long way to get that ball. Caught it in foul territory. He was set up in right center field.
I think he had to run farther back to get his hat after the catch than he had to run to get the ball, which is a tremendous amount of field he had to cover to make that play.
Good job by Miller, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We head to the fourth. Rowan County still leads 3-0. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Clark's Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
Water, mold, fire, sewage cleanup handled fast by certified pros. When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX 606 694 1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Welcome back to the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Yes, you heard me correct. We are in Raceland, Kentucky. It's the real only field in probably the 16th region where that could have hosted this game tonight with the weather we've had. Originally, it was supposed to be at Menifee County. Ross Banks steps in and looks at that breaking ball for a strike. Rowan County will send up their 7, 8, 9 hitters in Banks, Smith, and Pico. Banks is 1 for 1 with an RBI single to center field his last time up. All the scorings happened in the first inning. Both pitchers, for the most part, have really buckled down. After that first inning, Rowan County has only gotten one other base runner, and that was via a walk. There's a swing and a miss. And Dells is really starting to feel his breaking stuff now.
Yeah, it seems like it might have just taken him just a second to get settled in with the wetter conditions this evening, a little bit of moisture on the baseball. Seems to really be showing his best stuff right now. Strike 3.
That's the 6th strikeout for Dells. Now bring up Braxton Smith. He's 0 for 1, struck out looking his last time up back in the first. Almost got him inside. Counts 1-0. Breaking pitch again. Dells does not have a lot of speed, but he's got a lot of movement on his breaking pitches. Swing and a miss. Smith in the hole, 0-2. Strike 3 looking. The 7th strikeout for Dells. Now to bring up the number 9 hitter, Jackson Pico. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to the second base his last time up. Swing and a miss. On another breaking pitch. That one was inside. Started that pitch at the same spot as the earlier breaking ball. It was just a fastball. It didn't find its way to the zone. There's a breaking pitch. Dell's curveball has a lot of up and down and side to side movement. And so if you're a hitter, when you know that's coming, your best bet is to try and take that pitch to right field, let the ball get deeper into the zone and just take it to right field, or at least the right side. When you try and pull that, you're going to pull the bat head off the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't wait on that. As soon as you start thinking curveball, he's going to throw the fastball up underneath. That ball goes all the way to the backstop. You got to be thinking, wait, explode, and explode to right side, fastball or breaking pitch. Hopefully that extra time you can be able to pick up on that spin. And that's exactly what Pico tried to do. Ball lands in foul territory. A lot of foul territory up the right field line. Left field, it looks a little more the way the Viking field looks like. Where of course they have that big building, tin building over there, taking up a lot of room over in left field. But right field, there's a lot more foul territory here than atop Viking Hill. Here comes the payoff pitch. Another breaking ball. Fielded by Bannister. Long throw. And Pico will beat it out. Infield hit for Jackson Pico. Not a whole lot that Bannister could do on that. Took a big hop. And he had to back up and field that. And really any time as an infielder, if you have to back up, it's going to make it difficult to make that play.
And great job not giving up on it there at first base. Just continue to run it out. Runner on first, see what the Vikings can do here.
That'll bring up Aaron Pennington. He lifts this one up high on the infield. Martin calls for it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, score still 3-0 Rowan County. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Rowan County leads 3-0. Fleming County will send up their 2, 3, 4 hitters in Jet Martin, Austin Robertson, and Riker Bannister. Bannister, the owner of the only hit so far for the Panthers.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Panthers is the second baseman, number 8, Jet Martin.
So Martin steps in. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitch misses low for ball 1. And is it me, or did the color of everything just change just a bit?
Looks like the weather's coming from the southwest. If I'm looking at the Ohio River correctly, that's where the weather's coming from. We might have a tiny break in the cloud cover about to happen, which I'm sure all the players would appreciate on this rainy Thursday afternoon.
I would appreciate it. That pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Got a little brighter, too. Clouds might be thinning out. Here's a ball lifted to right field. It's going to find its way out of play. That play that Miller made to end the bottom of the third, he would not have been able to make that play in Rowan County. He would have run out of room. Here's a ball grounded to Pennington at short. He'll field throw on to first, and the throw pulled Havens. Tried to swipe tag. First base umpire said he didn't get him. Jet does have a lot of speed. We saw that during football season. I'll give Martin a hit on that. Ball's inside, and it's going to go all the way to the backstop. It'll allow Martin to get into scoring position. Ball, no strikes, runner at second. Stinson holding the runner on at second. Here's the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Counts even 1-1 as Robertson steps in. He flew out to right field his last time up. That ball's lifted to center. Banks drifts back, and it's off the wall. It's over the wall. We have a ground rule double, book rule double, and Jet Martin will score as he was standing at second base, so that pass ball looms really large here. As Fleming County gets their first run of the ball game on the RBI ground rule double by Austin Robinson.
The third baseman, number 12, Bannister.
And looks like we're going to have a quick conversation on the mound. Tell you what, while that happens, let's go ahead and take a short break. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Welcome back. Meeting on the mound is over. Bannister steps in. He had a single his first time up. That curveball falls in there for a strike. And I'm pretty sure that's what the Rowan County coach said to Rose, it looked like he got a little fastball happy during that last inning. Comes the 0-1. There's another breaking pitch. And Bannister falls behind 0-2. One run in for Fleming County. Fake throw to second. Bannister ready for the 0-2 offering. On the corner for called strike 3. First out of the inning.
Now back for the Panthers, the center fielder, number 1, Branson Hawkins.
It's the second strikeout for Grant Rose. Not out of the woods yet, still a runner in scoring position. There's a ball nubbed to the pitcher. Rose fields, throws on to first. That's the second out, and that will move Robertson to third.
Now back for the Panthers, the pitcher, number 23, Tyler Dells.
That'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Dells. He is 0 for 1. He grounded out to the second baseman his last time up. Breaking ball just misses for ball 1. And this is where if you're Brody Likens, especially with a runner at third, you've got to make sure you're blocking everything up. There's a lot of space back here behind home plate. That pitch is in there for a strike. Rose is definitely throwing more breaking balls after that conversation. There's another one in the dirt. And Likens wants a new baseball. Comes a 2-1 offering. Fastball upstairs. And it's now a 3-1 count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And Dells tried to put that one on top of Rayson Worthington Middle School. It was a mighty hack. Comes up empty. Here's a 3-2. On the inside corner for a called strike 3. Third strikeout for Rose. Fleming County gets one as we head to the 5th. Brown County still leads 3-1. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
When you need insurance, it's nice to know you have a Farm Bureau agent right in your community. Someone who understands your family's needs and lives right down the road. For insurance in Rowan County, call your local agent, Bailey Trent. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
At UK St. Clair Medical Center, your health comes first. From advanced treatments to compassionate personal attention, we're here for every step of your journey. Trusted doctors, modern technology, and a tradition of excellence. The care you need, the caring you deserve. Serving Eastern Kentucky since 1963. UK St. Clair Medical Center.
Welcome back. Fleming County able to push one across. In the bottom of the fourth, Rowan County still leads 3-1 as they come to bat here in the fifth. Do have a couple score updates.
Number 2, Grant Rose.
The softball Vikings are currently ahead in the bottom of the sixth, 5-3. Michaela Hughes hit a 3-run bomb in that to put the Lady Vikings ahead. Pitch misses outside for ball one. Cabell Midland and Hurricane is tied at 3-3, with Hurricane coming to bat in the bottom of the seventh. There's a ground ball to second base, smothered by Jet Martin. He'll throw on to first for the first out.
Now batting for the Vikings, the right
And that'll bring up Eli Miller. He has walked twice. Breaking ball's in there for a strike. In there for strike two. And then the other score update, Greenup County defeated Raceland by a score of 10-0 in 6 innings in softball. You are up to date to the games in our area. One's in the dirt. Counts a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Miller. Swing and a miss. Catcher drops it. Here's a throw on to first. And Plank finishes that strikeout. That's the 8th for Dells.
Now batting for the Vikings, the first baseman, number 99, Mason Havens.
That'll bring up Mason Havens. He had an RBI single in the first and struck out in the third. See some action in the Rowan County bullpen up beyond the right field line. That curveball misses inside for ball one. Outside, 2-0. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Again, that breaking ball has a lot of lateral movement.
That it does.
Ball's lifted into the air. Third baseman Bannister calls for it, and he'll squeeze it for the third out of the inning.
Dells, TD as he is affectionately called by the Fleming County faithful, gave up 3 runs in the first, but holding his own here through the rest of the game.
He's pitched well. And we head to the bottom of the fifth. Your score, Rowan County 3, Fleming County 1. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
3-1. Fleming County comes to bat in the bottom of the 5th. They will send up their 7, 8, 9 hitters in McGlone, Allen, and McIntyre.
Lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Panthers, number 9, or the right fielder, number 18, TJ McGlone.
McGlone popped out to the first baseman his last time up. He is 0 for 1. You know, we were talking about all the fly balls. And what's been happening for the Panthers is some of those fly balls are starting to straighten out a little bit. At least they did in that last inning.
That they have.
The ball's flared into right field. It's going to be foul. And then we had that conversation out on the mound. And then Rose ended up striking to the next 3 out, throwing his breaking ball a bit more. Again, another fastball. That one's off to the right and out of play. Rose with a pitch, just misses low. He thought it was strike 3. Catcher was getting ready to throw the ball around the horn. But it was for naught. Here comes the break-even pitch. Upstairs. And McGlone has now run the count full. Swing, no, strike 3 called. I almost said swing and a miss. It was a strike either way. Strike 3 called at the top of the zone.
Now back to the Panthers. The designated hitter, number 3.
It's the 4th strikeout for Grant Rose. And that'll bring up Connor Allen, the designated player, or hitter. Pitches in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1 outside on that fastball. And Rose is starting to throw again a few more fastballs. There's a changeup.
I think Rose might have seen some coach movement out there in the bullpen and started to throw his stuff again.
Yeah, you don't ever want to come out of a game like this. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. And Rose has now struck out 4 of his last 5 batters he's faced.
Now back for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 9, Caleb McIntyre.
A little bit like Dell's, taking him a little bit of time to warm up. Fleming County was helping him out quite a bit early on with the fly balls. And now he's striking them out. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. Good attempt by Likens to frame that just a little bit. Maybe had a little too much glove movement. Ball's driven to left field. Back
well
is
hit.
going Pico, and it's going to bounce over the wall. For another ground rule, book rule double. That's the 3rd one of this ball game.
That's right, 3rd one we've seen thus far.
Now batting for the Panthers, the shortstop, number 2, Preston Cropper.
So now a runner at second base in scoring position with 2 outs. And the leadoff hitter, Preston Cropper, coming to the plate. He's flied out twice, once to the first baseman and once to the right fielder. Good block there by Likens to keep McIntyre at second. Breaking ball lifted to center field. Banks goes back and makes the catch, running back towards the left center field gap to retire the side. No runs on one hit, no errors, one man left on. We head to the 6th. Your score, Rowan County 3, Fleming County 1. We'll be back. You're watching My Town TV.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall, Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Welcome back. Rowan County will be sending up their 5, 6, 7 hitters in Brody Likens, Toby Stinson, and Ross Banks.
Top of the 6th for the Vikings. The catcher, number 4, Brody Likens.
Likens is 0 for 2, but reached on a dropped third strike back in the first and scored a run. As that breaking ball catches the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. And Stinson's down 0-2. Fastball misses outside. Dells does not seem to have the same command of his fastball as he does his breaking stuff, and that could be why he's throwing so many of them. But they've worked for him. He's got 8 strikeouts. Another breaking pitch lifted out of play. Another equipment malfunction. Stinson's got that one. I'm sorry, Likens has that one figured out. Catcher steps in. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch on the inside corner for strike 3. It's the 9th strikeout.
Now batting for the Vikings. The second baseman, number 16, Toby Stinson.
So now it's Stinson. He'll step in. He's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. Fastball misses up. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Here comes the 1-1. Another breaking pitch, grounded to the third baseman. Bannister fields and throws high and is safe. The throw pulled Robertson. So give Stinson an infield hit, which pulled or not, I think Stinson may have beat that throw out anyways. Again, another play where the third baseman had to sit back a little bit. So with a runner on, that'll bring up Ross Banks. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the first. Pitch is in there for a strike. Breaking pitch misses upstairs and in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Rowan County leading 3-1. Fastball lifted out of play. And now Banks is behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch for strike 3. The 10th strikeout by Dells.
Now batting for the Vikings, the third baseman, number 6, Braxton Smith.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, Braxton Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. He lifts that one into left center field. Who's going to call it? And it's going to be dropped by McIntyre out in left field. That'll be an error and allow Jackson Pico to come to the plate, who is 1 for 2.
Now batting for the Vikings, the left fielder, number 14, Jackson Pico.
So Pico coming up with 2 outs with a chance to get an insurance run with a base hit into the outfield. Pico looks at a ball upstairs for ball 1. Martin trying to hold the runner on at second. That pitch is lifted out of the play to the right side. Robertson playing behind Braxton Smith at first. Another big hole there on the right side. Again, those breaking pitches are the perfect pitch to try and go that way. And Smith looks like he was wanting to, although his footwork, he actually stepped more towards shortstop. On those pitches you want to take to the outside, you kind of want to step that way. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for, actually this will be a pinch runner for Stinson.
Pinch running for the Vikings, number 3, Landon Jesse.
Be Landon Jesse out there pinch running for Toby Stinson. Get a little bit more speed out there in case there is a base hit. Ball misses low. That'll even count up at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the dirt. And that'll run the count full. And waiting on deck is the man who owns a 32-game hitting streak. He's already got 1 double in this game, in Aaron Pennington. Runners will be off on the pitch. Here comes the 3-2. In the dirt for ball 4. Bases loaded for Aaron Pennington. Pennington is 1 for 3, ground rule double to lead off the game, and is flown out to left and popped out to the second baseman. And we're going to have a quick conversation on the mound. While that happens, let's take a real short break. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
Water, mold, fire, sewage cleanup handled fast by certified pros. When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX 606-694-1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Clark's Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait.
Pennington looks at the first pitch ball. So bases loaded, 2 outs, and Rowan County's best hitter at the dish.
Yeah, if you're Dells right now, this is the last guy you want up with bases loaded.
Little excuse me swing there. Tried to check his swing, and the ball actually hit the bat. That'll even the count up at a ball and a strike. Ball's hit to the third baseman, bobbled for just a second, race to the bag. And Bannister will win that race. There's another one. Rowan County loads the bases but cannot score. We head to the bottom of the 6th.
The home stretch.
The home stretch. Rowan County leads 3-1. We'll be back. You're watching My Town TV. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Rowan County leads by a slim margin of 3-1. Grant Rose still out there, starting his 6th inning of work. He has given up only 2 hits. Excuse me, 3 hits. 1 in the 2nd and 2 in the 4th. Fleming County will bring up their 2, 3, 4 hitters in Jet Martin, Austin Robertson, and Riker Bannister. This is the part of the lineup that is responsible for Fleming County's run back in the 4th inning. Breaking ball breaks in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Driven to center field, but Ross Banks eyes it, and he'll squeeze it for out number 1. We'll bring up Austin Robertson.
Number 28, Austin Robertson.
He's 1 for 2 with a book rule double to straightaway center field. And a ball that just kept going. Quinn and I, we were talking about off the air. We couldn't believe it. It made it over. It seemed like it just kind of hung and hung and hung. And next thing you know, it bounced and was over. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. The big right-hander.
He puts a big cut into it. If he can connect on one,
And calls time. Home plate umpire waited a split second before he gave it. I don't know if he thought the pitcher was starting his motion. Here's a line drive into left field. There's a base hit. Second hit of the game for Austin Robinson. And that'll bring up Riker Bannister.
The third baseman, number 12, Riker Bannister. He's
1 for 2. He had Fleming County's first hit. And we're going to have a pinch runner. I believe that is Brady Jones.
Pinch running for the Panthers, number 14, Brady Jones.
Fleming County putting some speed on the bases. And Brady is the son of the middle school head football coach Matt Jones. Matt Jones and I did the Fleming County football game together back last fall. Pitch gets away from Likens, but he's able to corral it to keep Jones at first. Saw Matt before the game, and Brady must get his speed from Jill, his mother. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Speaking of Rowan County, Fleming County, you have an interesting relationship between these two teams, River.
I do. Ball's hit to Pennington. Backhand play, and he's going to throw it into right field. Nobody's going to advance. It was a nice play on the backhand by Pennington. He turned from his knees and tried to flip it to second and flipped it over the head of Stinson.
Now back for the Panthers, this center fielder, number 1, Branson Hawkins.
So I'm going to give Bannister a hit on that because it was a remarkable play there by Pennington. So now runners at second and third with 1 out, and Branson Hawkins comes in. He is 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. And Likens is going to have a quick conversation on the mound, just settle his pitcher down just a bit. I think Pennington thought he had a double play ball there and just got a little too happy. Hawkins standing right on the line in the batter's box. Shows bunted into the air away from the pitcher, and that's going to be an infield hit.
Tremendous bunt.
So 2 infield hits will load the bases for Fleming County. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Dells. He's 0 for 2. And we're going to have another conversation. We might have a pitching change. I'm not sure. But while they talk about this, let's go ahead and take a short break. We'll be back. You're watching MyTown TV.
Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning.
We're back. Bases are loaded with 1 out for Tyler Dells. Again, he's 0 for 2. He's hitting .250 on the season. Brown County is conceding the run up the middle for a double play. Not really conceding the run. Corners are playing in for a force at the plate. Middle infield is at double play depth. It's in there for a strike. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Again, pretty good speed at first and third for the Panthers. in the dirt. That's going to squirt away from Likens, but not enough for Jones to score. Counts 2-1. And Quinn, this is a big part of the ball game. You've got to think if Rowan County is able to get out of this without any run scoring, they're sitting pretty. Fleming County looking for an opportunity here to cut into this lead or maybe even take the lead. Tie it or take the lead here with a big swing from Dells. Here comes a break-even pitch, fouled off. Still 2-2. Fouled in the box. You know, that bunt by Bannister, I'm sorry, that was by Hawkins. Like you said, it was a perfect bunt. You had the third baseman having to stay back for a play. The only one that really could have had a play on that was the pitcher, and with Rose being a right-hander, he falls off towards the first base side a little bit. Here's a swing and a miss on a breaking pitch for strike 2, and that's a big second out for the Vikings.
Not bad for the Panthers. The right fielder, number 18, TJ McGlone.
That's the 6th strikeout for Rose. Now to bring up TJ McGlone. He's 0 for 2. Pop out and a strikeout. McGlone looks at strike 1 right down the middle. Comes the 0-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. McGlone looks at the 0-2. Driven to right field, but foul. Still 0-2. Rowan County defense back to their normal depth with 2 outs. Here's the 0-2. Breaking pitch for strike 3. And Grant Rose is able to get out a bases-loaded 1-out jam. And we head to the 7th inning. Your score, Rowan County 3, Fleming County 1. We'll be back for the 7th. You're watching MyTown TV.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Clark's Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
3-1 here in the 7th inning. Rowan County will send up their 2, 3, 4 hitters in Grant Rose, Eli Miller, and Mason Havens.
Grant Rose.
Rose is 0 for 3 with a couple pop outs and a ground out. That pitch misses outside for ball 1. Dells has pitched a fantastic ball game. Pitches in there for a strike.
Yeah, you pitch the type of ball game he's pitched so far. It's pretty tough to look up at the scoreboard and realize you're still down 2 runs.
Got 10 strikeouts.
You get 10 strikeouts, just had a rocky first inning. Shook off the nerves, and he's pitched tremendous the rest of the way through the game.
There's only been 2 hits since that first inning. Counts 2-2. On Rose, looking to do a little pitcher-on-pitcher crime. The ball's lifted into the air in the left center field. Hawkins gives chase, and he'll squeeze it for the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting for the Vikings.
They'll bring up Elijah Miller.
Eli Miller.
He is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And Coach Cropper is going to make his way out. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. And we are. We've got a Restoration RX call to the bullpen. And we'll tell you about who the pitcher is when we come back. You're watching MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX Water, Fire, Mold, Sewage Cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX 606-694-1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Welcome back. We have a Restoration RX call to the bullpen, and the new pitcher is Austin Robertson. His numbers look like this. This is his 12th appearance. He's pitched 34 2/3 innings, giving up 54 hits, 23 runs, 11 of those earned. Has 8 walks with 20 strikeouts. Has a 2-0 record with a 2.2 ERA. So Robertson will move from first to pitcher. And I believe that's just a straight switch. I believe
Clean swap there at first.
Yeah, Dells has moved to first. So pretty easy change there to make as Eli Miller will step in. Again, Miller 0 for 1, 2 walks and a strikeout. Robertson misses outside for ball 1. So close the book on Dells. He gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. Had 10 strikeouts to just, I believe, 2 walks. So great performance there by Dells. And Robertson and Plank having an issue getting together with their signs. Check that. There was 3 walks by Dells. So 10 strikeouts, 3 walks. It's still a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio. And Quinn, you're right. You know, to have 10 strikeouts and look up and be down 2, it doesn't happen a whole lot. Now we're ready to play. Comes the 1-0 from Robertson to Miller. Righty versus lefty. Ball's lifted up out of play, back behind us. Will it make it to the road? No, not quite. Rayson Worthington sits right on the shoulder, basically, of US 23 here in Raceland. Not too far from the $1 Million Mile. Ball's outside, makes it 2-1. Quinn, do you know where that racetrack was in comparison to where we're at?
It's just a little bit north of us, I believe.
On the other side of the railroad tracks?
I think so.
Between the railroad tracks and the river?
Right up that way just a little bit. Down the left field line.
Down the left field line. I'll take it. Here comes the 3-1 on the outside corner. Make it 3-2. How many furlongs would you say that is? That ball's driven to center field, but right at Hawkins. He'll catch it moving backwards, just short of the track. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Second straight fly out to Hawkins in center field, and that'll bring up Mason Havens.
The first baseman, number 99, Mason Havens.
He is 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the first, a strikeout, and a pop out. Havens with that open stance. Checks his swing for ball 1. The ball's driven to left center field. It's hit a ton, but Hawkins is going to catch it on the track. And that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. Your score, Rowan County 3, Fleming County 1. We'll be back.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th for the 61st District Championship game. Here on MyTown TV, we have a Restoration RX called to the bullpen. Aaron Pennington stepping to the mound. This will be Pennington's 10th appearance. He's pitched 17 2/3 innings, given up 14 hits, 18 runs, 15 of those earned, has 19 walks to 23 strikeouts, owns a 1-3 record and has 2 saves, and has a 5.94 ERA. So Pennington has moved to the mound, and I believe Rose has moved to shortstop. So another pretty easy switch there to make. Pennington finishes his warm-up tosses. Fleming County will send up their 8-9 hitters in Connor Allen, Caleb McIntyre, and then turn the lineup over for Preston Cropper. So Connor Allen steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. close the book on Grant Rose. He allowed 1 run on 3 hits, struck out 7. Pitch is in the dirt, but did not have any walks. So Pennington pitches out of the stretch all the time. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss on a fastball. And that'll even the count up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball for out number 1.
Now back for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 9, Caleb McIntyre.
I'll bring up Caleb McIntyre. He's 1 for 2 with a double. McIntyre's back foot is right on the back line of the batter's box. Pennington looked like he overthrew that one just a bit. Jerked it into the right hand or left hand batter's box line. Here's the 1-0 outside, 2-0. That ball was in the turf. So Likens wants to make sure Pennington has a nice dry baseball to work with. That pitch is in there for a strike. Temperature's dropped a few degrees, hasn't it, Quinn?
That it has. Not the conditions you expect towards the end of May for playoff baseball.
I can remember having to stop games during the regional tournament because it was so hot. Heat index was over 104. I think that was down here at Boyd County, actually, in the old field. Here's the 3-1. That'll be ball 4. So with 1 out, a 1-out walk, and that'll bring up the number 1 hitter.
Shortstop, number 2, Preston Cropper.
Preston Cropper will step in with a runner on. He's 0 for 3. Fleming County needs to score 2 to keep this game going. Showed bunt and brought it back for a ball. Rowan County does have somebody up in their bullpen. Pitch is on the inside corner for strike 1. That'll even the count up at 1 ball and a strike. Ball's lifted to center field. Ross Banks squeezes it for out number 2, and Fleming County is down to their final out.
Now back for the Panthers, the second baseman, number 8, Jet Martin.
And that'll bring up Jet Martin. He is 1 for 3 with a strikeout in the first, a single in the fourth, and a fly out to center in the 6th. Pitch is in the dirt. Martin checked his swing in time. Pennington wanted an appeal down to first and didn't get one. Pennington comes set. Upstairs, 2-0. This is the batter you want to go after here. Austin Robertson on deck is 2 for 3 with a ground rule double and a single. Swing and a miss.
He wanted to tie it up there.
That was a home run swing if I've ever seen one. And if he had connected, again, it would probably be up on top of the roof of the middle school. Comes the 2-1 in the dirt, 3-1. Three balls, one strike, runner on first. And somebody called time. Martin ready for the 3-1. That's in there in the inside corner for a strike. It looked like a pretty good pitch from up here. We are stationed to the left of the camera, so we don't have a great angle. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runner goes. Ball gets away. That'll be ball 4. So the tying runs are on for Fleming County, and the winning run is in the box. Again, Robertson 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And he has the power to end this game. And we're going to have a conversation on the mound. Robertson does have 2 home runs on the season, 2 triples and 4 doubles. So while they talk about this situation, we're going to take a break. You're watching MyTown TV.
Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK Kingsdock.
Welcome back. Big drama. Fleming County with 2 outs has 2 runners on and their number 3 hitter up. Pitch is in the dirt. Both runners will move up 90 feet. Now both runners are in scoring position. And now a base hit more than likely ties the ball game. Pennington wants dry baseball. When this game started, Quinn, with Rowan County scoring 3 off the bat, I was thinking this would be going to be a one-sided game, especially after the 4th inning with nobody really scoring any more runs, and it's turned into a great ball game.
Great ball game here.
Ground ball to second baseman, stopped by Stinson.
First.
Throw on to first, and that's the ball game. The Rowan County Vikings have won the 61st District Baseball Tournament, avenging 2 earlier losses to Fleming County in the regular season. Great play there, a backhanded play by Stinson, able to make the throw on to first for the final out of the ball game as the teams congratulate each other. We're going to take a break and come back with the Restoration RX postgame show. You're watching the 61st District Tournament right here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Clark's Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Welcome back to the campus of Raceland Worthington High School, where the Rowan County Vikings continue their district tournament dominance by defeating the Fleming County Panthers by a score of 3-1, avenging 2 earlier season losses to the Panthers. One of those losses snapping a 75-game district winning streak by the Rowan County Vikings. Of course, they have won all those district tournaments since, I believe, 2012, if I'm not mistaken. So they continue to put the dates up on their signage with now 2026 61st District Championship. Both of these teams have already punched their ticket to the 16th Region Tournament. That draw will be, I believe, on Saturday. The round, actually I did not get a final score, I don't believe, with the Lady Vikings. I'll see if I can find that real quick. Some numbers for you as we get ready for the post-game ceremony here on the Restoration RX post-game show. For Fleming County, they got 1 run on 6 hits. For Rowan County, they've got 3 runs on 5 hits. All 3 runs came in the first inning. Aaron Pennington led off the game with a ground rule double to center field. after a flyout, Eli Miller walked, and then Mason Havens had an RBI single to left. Brody Likens struck out, but when the catcher dropped the ball, he was able to move to first base. And then Ross Banks with an RBI single to center field brought Mason Havens around to score. Mason Havens and Eli Miller for Rowan County's 3 runs. Fleming County's run came in the 4th after a single by Jet Martin. Austin Robertson Martin moved to second base on a pass ball, which was key because Austin Robertson then hit a ground rule double to center field himself, which scored Jet Martin, and that was the scoring for the Panthers. Big story tonight in a losing effort was Dells. Tyler Dells, his numbers, 3 runs on 3 hits, struck out 10 and walked 3. Here comes the trophy presentation.
Fleming County Panthers.
Fleming County Panthers with the runner-up trophy. Well, they take those pictures. I'll finish the numbers for the Fleming County pitching. Then Robertson came in the top of the 7th and got 3 flyouts to center field. That was his. So he had no runs, no hits. For Rowan County, Grant Rose went 6 innings. Gave up 1 run on 3 hits, had 7 strikeouts, and no walks.
61st District, the Rowan County Vikings.
And the Vikings go and get their 61st District trophy to add to their full trophy case. And they will get their picture taken. And then Pennington came in the bottom of the 7th, struck out the first batter, walked the number 9 hitter in Caleb McIntyre. Preston Cropper flew out to center. Jet Martin then walked. And then with 2 runners on, second and third after a pass ball, Austin Robertson grounded out to second base on a very fine play by Toby Stinson, a backhand, to be able to pick the ball and throw on to first. So now we're headed to the
From Bath County, Isaiah Williams.
The all-tournament team, or the all-district team, Isaiah Williams from Bath County.
From Menifee County, Landon Brewer.
Landon Brewer from Menifee County. There's Landon. I thought I saw him
Fleming County,
earlier.
Austin Robertson.
Austin Robertson from the Panthers. That's a big kid. I think Menifee County fans trying to get a picture. Or maybe they're just getting single pictures of the winners.
From Rowan County, Aaron Pennington.
Aaron Pennington on the all-tournament team. Again, now is the owner of a 32, yes, I said that right, 32-game hitting streak.
From Bath County, Mason Dillon.
Mason Dillon from Bath County.
From Menifee County, Lincoln Rogers.
Lincoln Rogers from Menifee.
From Fleming County, Tyler Dells.
Tyler Dells, again, the pitcher who, all right, pitched an absolute gem of a ball game. Again, 10 strikeouts today for Dells.
From Rowan County, Mason Haven.
Mason Havens from the Vikings. The freshman.
Also from Rowan County, Braxton Smith.
Braxton Smith from Rowan County.
From Fleming County, Preston Cropper.
Preston Cropper from the Fleming County Panthers.
And finally, from Rowan County, Grant Rose.
And Grant Rose, the winning pitcher in this 61st District Tournament game. Again, only gave up 1 run on 3 hits, had 7 strikeouts, no walks. So congratulations to that young man. And that is your all-tournament team, or all-district team. So again, both of these teams have punched their ticket to the 16th region tournament. We'll find out the draw and all that stuff on Saturday, and I'm sure MyTown TV will post the results of that and then post our broadcast schedule not long after that. Quinn, you got anything else for us?
Well, Rowan County girls also won 5-3, so clean sweep for the Vikings this evening.
Yeah, Rowan County won, and Greenup County won. And I didn't see a final between the West Virginia schools. Again, you can find that on MyTown TV. So I think that's going to do it for us here on the campus of Raceland. For Josh Pack on camera, Grant Sutherland on production, and Quinn Cole, my partner, I'm Nathan River, saying so long, everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks for you.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Public health is public wealth.